about validation. Alice, you just made some just really, really good points. And, um, you're self-validating and you're self-validating. You're not just doing something off the top of your head, or maybe you are, but I mean, you still think it through and say, is this going to be, the good thing, the right thing, or whatever. And then once you test it out, I think you were saying, then you can proceed with it. So I think that's great, and I think it is a great sign of maturity, and I appreciate you sharing that.
Well, you're welcome. It has come through years of wanting to become a better person to myself and all the people that I come in contact with, especially my loved ones. And because that's my main goal, I have simplified it, I guess, so that's my main goal. So I'm not trying to get 3 or 4 ideas at one time. I'm just thinking of how I'm treating myself and how I'm treating others.
And that's beautiful. That's lovely. Okay. So why did I even bring the topic up? I think because I've been wondering if I'm needing validation more than I should, that I should try to be much more focused on self-validation. And so I'll give you a couple of examples here. First off, you're a very validating friend, and we're not asking for it necessarily, but we're certainly getting it, or I'm getting it from you as a true friend that I trust. So, and I think that's a wonderful thing when you know somebody well enough, you literally, can just more or less know you can trust their feedback is going to be genuine. Okay, feedback. That's the thing about it. So I've turned this YouTubing into a big hobby, and also into a kind of almost daily validation of a sort, where I enjoy doing it. I was going to stop after I reached 100. Then I kind of did the next one, and then I said, I just like doing it. And so I was kind of self validating there. I don't send it to my friends or relatives. Once in a while I do. And that's kind of where this discussion is going to take us. But by and large, the validation I get is feeling like I did a pretty good job of figuring it out, and it's enjoyable. Then I have to admit, when I get a bunch of views, those views make me feel validated. People are watching it. And so that kind of gives me a little feedback. So, but where I found myself kind of lacking or wondering, I had done one which I then did send to a group of friends. And I have not gotten any feedback. No pros, no cons, no comments, no nothing. And I have to say, I've gotten kind of over it right now, but part of me was like kind of waiting. I was waiting, and I'm admitting this, I was waiting. Well, what did you think? And I didn't get anything like that. Now, why I'm spilling the beans on this with you and in this blog is because I then had to kind of, as you kind of said in what you said, wait. I, in a way, stopped waiting. I was waiting, then I stopped waiting. And then I realized I really don't care anymore. Or let's put it this way, I can take it or leave it. If they do say something, fine. If they don't, there it goes. I felt good about what I said, what I did. And then I started analyzing a little bit. Well, did somebody think I kind of upstaged them? Did they think I took their idea and ran with it? Because I kind of did. But, without getting real specific, I didn't need to ask permission, and I didn't violate any copyright laws with something that they originated and then I stole it. But like I just said, part of me was kind of wishing that I got feedback. And the maturing part of me is saying, don't worry about that. You do the right thing, let it go. So that was kind of what I wanted to share. So go ahead, Alex.
And I love the expression, and I still use it with myself. Don't be attached to the outcome.
Right.
And I think, though, from hearing you talk about this genuinely and honestly, you weren't looking for praise, you were looking for feedback, in my opinion. Now, that's how I see it.
Yeah, praise would have been great, but any kind of feedback would at least let me know that they were acknowledging it. And I think as a friend, I always try to acknowledge whatever it is they're doing. And I did so in this little episode we're talking about. They were talking about a certain thing. I was like, yeah, that's great. I'll try to help you out with that. And I even did that when I texted him, the thing that I had done. No feedback, no feedback. So, Alice, I don't, yeah, without, all I can do is all I can do to be a good person and a good friend. I know these people love me, they like me, they're always very positive. Why do I need yet another element of validation? I don't know, but I'm just being honest that for at least a day or so, I did. And
well, and I want to delete the word praise. I don't
yeah.
like that word. After I said it, I thought, why did I say that? I just want to say feedback. I believe it's because you are a sharing friend, and I don't know if it's validation. Is it validation or is it feedback?
Well, I guess, it's a little bit of all those things. I was using the word validation because I've been listening to other videos about it, and because
Oh, okay. Because I haven't used that word much in years. So I need to get, what is it? I need more experience with the word, maybe.
Well, and validation is more of the praise level, I think, when I'm thinking about it, using it, because yeah, feedback would be great, but I guess my point being, if I had put it out there and they said, this sucks, what the hell are you doing this for? And that would be feedback. It wouldn't necessarily, it would be anti-validation. Or maybe it would just be somebody reacting, which, like I said, is almost better than nothing. And I'm going to stop it again and start it again because I really don't want to lose these. But that's a very good point, Alice. And it's not just semantics. There are nuances to different words and how we use them and how we think of them. So let me stop again and start again.